All right, we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to Ghost Table Guild. We are here with Call of Kismet, Season 2, Episode 1 to 12. I guess this is kind of backwards for everyone at home. Sure. We can just make up numbers. Nothing matters now. When there's monkeys out in South Carolina just running out rampantly, just nothing matters anymore. Alright. All that being said, we are back into the sauce. Who are we? We are Ghost Table Guild. What do we do here? We are a gaming group where you guys at home, the viewers, can affect the game in real time by your donations over to our Extra Life. So you can check out that link over in the chat box. And so, whatever you're able to donate is amazing. And if you're not able to donate, just sharing and being here, it really does help us out a lot. Other than that, we got a lot to get into. So, more on that in a bit. So, last game, a lot has happened. We are in the middle of the forest. We have, gotten sidelined by Zafian for a bit with a very heavily, I wouldn't even say one-sided conversation, more of like just talking to a wall. And yeah, but Lorelei did manage to break free in a way and able to reach out, instructing the party to continue on straight. We also had a bit of a awakening of sorts. That's what we'll call that.
Puberty. How's that?
Puberty. Amon's already so tall, he's just gonna get bigger.
Yeah, I was up here
Finally a
before.
grown up.
Okay, this fight. Now I'm like, okay, now we gotta go to Bell. I roll a D20. No, I gotta roll a D20.
I'm gonna hate it here. All right, so
They call me Dingo.
oh no, Jimothy Ann. Stop it. He's not a dingo.
That's what I am. I know I am. I know I am. I'm an escaped monkey.
I hate it here. That's it.
Can you imagine?
Minus 25 to Gryffindor.
I would never. Yeah.
Hate those guys. All right. So, as Lorelei has, basically given you the instructions, everybody roll me a perception check. Or not, excuse me, not a perception check, a wisdom check. Wisdom saving throw, for God's sake. I know what I'm doing.
Sure
Hashtag professional.
Are you sure on wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
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 Yes. Okay.
And if you get +4 if you're around me.
And 23.
Dirty 20.
12 with the +4.
That's with the +4?
Yeah. Luckily that was there. I was like, oh, it's not gonna be good.
Okay.
It's that blood dice.
No, I was rolling the pretty flower one.
What a juxtaposition that is.
Takes the hit, Jerica. Okay, yeah, so the two of you are able to kind of break free as this big green flash kind of washes over everybody. You're broken free of Zafian's control. You're able to see yourselves back into the forest. However, you are not where you were before. This is kind of, you were already unfamiliar where you were, but their path that was kind of there, trail, whatever you want to call it, now you're just somewhere in the middle of the freaking woods. As for you, Jerica, Valerian is having a good old time as the other two are gone. You were still standing there as Zaphian was standing before Erevan, and now is kind of standing in front of nothing, and his head tilts, he smirks, and realizes you're still there, and the smirk grows even wider. And as you blink, he's just standing right in front of you, just inches away. Again, you're still unable to move. And he starts to walk around you, and he takes about 3 or 4 circles around you, like going one way and then stopping and then suddenly shifting and turning the other way about, just kind of being very close to you, as if he's inspecting like a wax statue, essentially, like you're not even a real thing. And then finally, as he steps in front of you again, you are just an amazing specimen. You always have been.
Not sure how to take that.
As a compliment, perhaps?
Coming from you, I'm a little concerned.
Fair enough. Do you even know why you're concerned?
No.
Sorry.
It just makes me nervous.
That was me, not Zaphian.
He just cracks up giggling.
Giggle, snort, tee hee. Yes, well. Now that you're here, why don't we talk for a bit?
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. Why? Do you fear me that badly?
I don't trust you. I don't like you. I don't want to be near you.
What have I ever done to you?
Nothing to be personally, but after what you did to that village, that was terrible.
And who says I did this?
You left the message for us.
Fair enough. Would it make it any better or worse if it was by my hand or another's under my command?
I don't think it would make a difference.
Oh, but it does. There's a difference between, say, ordering a man to death and being the one to strike the blade.
Well, in the end, the man's still dead.
But who is to blame? The one who ordered it, or the one who did the actual act?
Both.
You do not change, do you? Even in all your various forms. He looks you up and down and kind of flicks the tip of your, not the tip, but just the brim of your hat.
Adjust it.
Oh, no, you don't. You can't move.
Oh no! I go to adjust it and I'm like, shit!
You are one with the s2e12, yes?
Yes.
And she, I take, does not approve of my methods.
I feel like there are very few who would.
I promise you there are many. And many before me. At least I would not be able to do what I have done. I need you to put some sense into the others. You speak, s2e12. Speak to her for me. Inform her.
Why would I do this for you?
To send the warning. she won't be able to stop me. This is her doing.
What do you mean?
As I have said, nothing I've done here is unique. It's just been completed. Perfected. It is just the beginning. This realm, and then the next, and the next, until finally you'll be on the God's door. And it'll all come crashing down. It's inedible. It is written. It is so. s2e12 has written it herself. There's no sense in fighting it.
I don't believe you.
Then search for yourself. You do not have to believe me. You will come to understand in time. Either I can show you, or you can find the answers yourself. Regardless, either you are with me or you are against me. And I desperately do not want this for you, little brother.
You're not my brother.
You all say that. And you all mean it with your heart. And it hurts me so. Either way, you worry about me and not trusting me. And did you carry that skull around as if it has any sort of reliance? Ow! Heidi. Sorry, my cat. No. Be in my lap. Go away.
Oh, she came up there now.
Ah, you little brat. She's the worst.
I love kitty cat.
No, don't. Mm-mm.
I love her.
We'll pause there. You two chuckle fucks are in the woods. Das and Valerian are nowhere in sight.
Das,
Do you think-
Valerian.
I don't think they came through. I think they might be still where Zaphian's at.
Your skin is crawling, slightly burning like a sunburn, like an all over sunburn.
And I'm uncomfortable as shit as well. What the hell
Right.
was that about?
Are you all right there?
Yeah, I think so. I just seem a bit like I don't belong in the skin. I feel agitated. I feel just a little bit uncomfortable right now.
Do you
I'll be
think it's
okay.
something Sapien's done to you?
Knowing what he's capable of and knowing how much he can control, then yeah, potentially. More importantly, how do we get in touch now with the rest of our party?
Because we have to wait for him here. I fear if we move forward, then they'll be left behind.
Do we even know where we are? Going around in this woods, in this, with a tree on tree. Like we're off the path,
Yeah, I think that was the intention. We were supposed to just move through the woods, and the tree would present itself, according to Lorelei.
She said go forward. I don't even know which way forward is anymore. Which way's back, which way's left, which way's right. Is there, Uh, maybe we could something to track. Could we not, Bilbo Baggins it and climb to the tallest tree and take a look above up the branches and see which way's north?
I don't see a reason why we couldn't.
Okay.
Um, I will immediately start to scale a tree.
Cool. I'll stay on the ground just in case they come back.
I'm so sorry. I'm really.
What?
I'm trying to imagine Erebon in all the armor.
Hey.
Immediately
Hey. Hey.
Just like squirrels and shit. Just like, what the fuck? What is that? Oh shit. Okay, give me an athletics check, you dumb bitch.
It's 23.
Oh, scaled it easy, monkey style.
So the thing is, these trees, when you walk up to them, they look like a regular forest. There's nothing really too special about them, but when you get closer to a specific, any tree, it's the same vibe you would get as if you were standing in front of like a redwood oak.
Okay.
It's just the presence of the tree is so massive, and there's each individually. So as you're going like to tree, kind of trying to find like which one is going to be the best suited for your climbing needs, you finally come across one tree that it catches your eye, but it seems just slightly different compared to the others. You're not really quite able to get a bead on it essentially initially from first glance. As soon as you get up to the tree and start climbing, you're able to get there, and it's a very these trees you need to go way up above the canopy to really get a good glimpse of what you're looking at. And so as you're climbing about halfway up the tree, give me an Arcana check.
It's an 18.
Excellent. You are familiar with a very old ancient an old ancient wood elf tradition of using different trees for signal boosting. So this tree, as you're climbing it, occasionally you're coming across these different like a hot spot or like a buzzing kind of sensation. And as you continue up the rest of the tree, at the top here, it's like all of that energy is kind of just coming out. The best way I can describe it is like a radio tower, but you can feel the radio waves essentially. You're able to get a decent enough grip of the land, and it looks like these trees are going like you're in the middle of the ocean. Just trees everywhere. But there are a few trees that you notice are taller than the rest. Just a handful in various spots, 1 mile, 2, 3 miles out there, that are giving off that same energy that you're feeling.
Do they seem to be any sort of pattern to it?
Give me
as far as how
survival or nature check.
And also, can we see the sun? So, rise in the east and set in the west or whatever?
Yeah, she's able to kind of get north, south, east, west.
15.
Okay, cool.
15, 1, 5?
15, 1, 5, yeah.
Yeah, so you're able to kind of see that like when you're out in the forest and then you can see like, oh, that's the line of trees that have where the cables are connecting, that kind of thing. It's basically like that. So you can kind of see a pathway, essentially. It's not really straight, but they're all going towards one direction or behind you.
Okay. All right. I think that gives us somewhere to go. So I'm going to make note of it. of the direction. If there's like if it's swaying or anything like that, I want to kind of predict that, like how far it would be roughly, etc.
Gotcha.
So do you see what I'm
In a
saying?
way, like plotting, like, okay, from
Yeah,
here to the
plotting
next
like
tree
our
is a mile, to the next one is maybe five to
yeah,
three
exactly.
miles. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of giving yourself a route.
Yeah.
Cool beans. All right, give me an athletics check for your climb down, and you can do it with advantage since you rolled so well.
Um, that's a 25. Yeah, 25.
Old circle to slide. Huh? It's the best one. Huh? The best.
Um, Amon, essentially,
No
watching
hands.
them go up was a whole thing of like, the fuck? No one should be able to move that fast up a tree, and then, but they're in armor. Like, what the fuck? And then on the way down is even just as majestic, if not more. And they get to like a fourth of a way to the ground, and then like Erevan just lets go, just like straight up like Avengers landing and everything.
The hero land.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
But it's so nonchalant that it's, typically annoying Erevan shit.
Hmm. Yeah. Not the day of the office.
Um, I think I have us a path.
Sweet. Do we take the path or do we wait?
I think we should still wait for our companions. This is not a place for them to get lost.
I wonder if they're going to come out where we come out. Like, I know we come out together, but what's to say they're not going to come out somewhere else? So you know what I mean?
I understand the logic, but we don't know that for certain.
Suggestion. Should we not leave them? Leave word somewhere here to say go in this direction.
You want to leave a breadcrumb
I don't know,
trail?
carving in the wood, mark it, you know.
I would be reluctant to carve in these trees. I'll just go ahead and say that now. This forest is alive, very alive. But I'm not against making some markings or something, making a trail that they could follow along.
Speaking of
Yeah.
alive, give me a
I would.
perception check. And I say everybody, I don't mean everybody. I just mean you two.
No, I thought that was a 19. It is not.
22.
It's 22.
11.
Amon, you hear a very loud, like, snapping of like a twig in the distance. And then a bunch of birds kind of quiet down. It is. Oh, give me an insight check.
21.
Awesome. With your perception and your insight, just a gut feeling of like, as soon as Erevan's like, this forest is alive, it's almost as if the tree next to you was just like you just suddenly feel like, yeah, the forest is now suddenly listening in.
That's it.
Follow some marking, something like that, as long as we leave the trees alone, then we can do that.
Yeah. I think we also should be very cautious of, like you said, that this forest is alive and these trees are alive. I'm getting a real strong sense of
This is a place that
presence.
is very sacred to someone.
Hmm. Okay.
The
So
tree I climbed was full of energy.
interesting. Okay. Have you ever experienced anything like this before?
I've read about it just through
Mm.
experiences with wood elves. Nothing I've experienced firsthand myself, but I know that this kind of magic and this kind of power exists in the world.
Well, I'll take your lead. Should we wait X amount of time, and if they don't show, then start our journey?
I think that that makes the most sense.
Can we take a short rest then or something? Or I don't know
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah, you can take a short
Yeah.
rest in the meantime, in theory. You've got a good bit of time before sunset. At least like 6 to 8 hours. Like it's still pretty early in the day.
Okay.
As far as, let me correct myself, about 4 or 5 hours before it starts to get dark in the forest, because like I said, there's so much. God, there is a word for this, and I can't think of it. The tree tops.
Canopy.
Canopy. There we go. The canopy is so large that it's not letting in a lot of light, anyways. So, pause there. Valerian.
The noise.
What is it that you know about your goddess, your mistress, that you love so much?
What was that? What was it I know about her or what I
Yeah.
love?
Yeah, what do you know about her and that you love so much?
She's all I've ever known. I don't know. She's just everything.
You don't know. It's all you've ever known. Baby brother. Come now. You've died enough times by this point to know better than this. This is truly where your faith lies. It's all you've ever known.
Yes.
And this makes you right?
I assume everyone has their own beliefs and would assume they're right. I know this feels right to me.
But you don't know. And if
I have
this is
faith.
all you've ever known, how can you be sure? How are you so certain?
I don't know, but it feels right to me.
Well, little brother. I thought you would have grown by now, but it seems you are still just as young as the day we met. Uncertainty and faith. We'll meet again. When it runs dry.
Well, then we'll never meet again.
Whoosh! As soon as you say that. And you just like you guys are basically like through the end portion of a short rest, just kind of like, whatever the fuck you weird shitheads are doing, and just whoosh, just this giant purple, like dark purple blackish smoke just just appears, and then suddenly there's Valerian. Also, Valerian, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
I'll give you the +4
Okay.
as you appear.
I'll
give you a +2 since you were half there and half here. 14, so that's 12. That's okay. You are coughing. Like, you're not like incapacitated or anything, but it's like you take a hit of a really like harsh vape, you're like, oh god, and you're like trying to hold it in, like it's not that bad of a cough, but it actually really is, and you're trying to be chill about it. What are you two doing while Home Dog?
Well, if she's come through.
Yeah, before Valerian's come through, he's still over there? Like, what are you guys doing during your short rest?
Creating more stories.
Sharpening my blade.
It's actually a little bit unsettling because, again, you can't see Erevan's face, Amon, but you just know it's deadpan underneath it. You're like, you know what? Maybe she's smiling, and you're like, no, she's not. She's not smiling at all. I don't think this bitch ever smiles underneath that thing.
Hey, 93% of communication is body language. So I'm getting good vibes. I'm okay.
Give me an insight check, James.
That's 11.
You get a bit of a feeling that you're being watched, but you're not really sure if that's just some sort of slight paranoia of the forest or lingering feelings of Sapien. So, as you guys are kind of exchanging war stories and whatnot, you're being very careful of what you say, because you're not really sure who's listening.
I'll also very much be on guard.
Yep, and then Valerian!
There's Das there too.
Das! Wait. Das! It's down
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Roll for and
Didn't see him
He's
initially
fine.
because he was behind Valerian. So.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
He didn't
Half
see
height.
himself because he was behind Valerian. He's fine. Hey,
You two all
guys.
right? You two, all right. You guys okay?
Lucky to hate that guy.
He didn't do anything to you, right?
No, he's just always trying to get in my head and make me doubt myself. I can't stand him.
What's his game? He's doing that because he's scared because we're getting close to him.
We do. We know. We find a path. We're not lost. We know where we're going.
That's a positive, at least.
Yeah.
Thank you
Do you
guys
need
for
a-
waiting.
Of course.
You need a rest? Do you need anything?
Oh no,
think I'm
I
good.
I tuned my stuff when I was over there talking with Sapien. I mean, he is an asshole, but you know, he can figure out good music.
Well, I'm glad it was productive for you.
I might actually do a musical after this. Think about who you want to play, you guys. He pulls
I'll
out
make
a
it my
notebook,
top priority.
starts writing.
Get back to you never.
Well, shall we?
Brad
We
Pitt's gonna
shall.
play Erevan.
What's that?
Brad Pitt plays Erevan.
Like-
Brad Pitt's like,
like-
I
like-
really want to play this role, and they're like, you know, she's a female, right? And he's like, nah, it's fine, I can do this. Just let me do this, please.
Yeah, like you're talking about like Troy, right? Troy Brad Pitt. He could play.
Yes,
He could do that.
yes.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Okay. So
So we're gonna follow this path of
hold on.
magical trees, I suppose, or powerful giving trees.
The ley lines.
Hmm.
Valerian, make an insight check.
A 12.
Same thing as I said with Erevan. You're not sure if it's lingering Zaphian vibes. You're not sure what it is, but you're getting that someone is kind of tuning in. Could be an animal nearby. You're not really quite sure, but it's something's.
This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I would stay on guard here. Just be ready for anything. Keep
Okie
your head in a swivel, you know. In fact, let me
dokie.
go. Yeah, I'm gonna take up the rear of the group.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take point then.
Yeah.
Okay. Das will take
Somewhere in the middle,
second.
second.
We'll ditch the second
Yeah.
person.
Okay.
Yeah. What is everyone's passive perceptions?
11.
Yeah, sorry.
18.
16.
What was yours again, Ryan? Sorry.
18.
18.
1 8.
Okay. I don't know why I had 17 down there. Boop.
Oh, just quickly. Are we still level 7?
Yes.
Right, okay, cool. Just so I know. I didn't miss something.
Pull up DOS's really quick just to make sure.
Oh.
Okay. It's fine. Okay, cool. So, yeah, as you guys are for Erevan, did you tell them how far it is between, like, did you explain the route, or are you...
Yeah, for the
Okay.
most part.
Yeah, so as you guys are all getting about maybe 500 meters or so from the first checkpoint, you all kind of pass this threshold essentially and get this. It is, like I said before, the whole forest is now suddenly leaning in. It's almost as if you walk into a room and then suddenly everybody turns around and looks at you, but they're just trees. Like, it's the vibe, but that is the vibe you get of walking into a room, a crowded room, and then everybody looking at you.
Cool.
Persevere.
Give me a nature or survival check, everyone.
Nature also.
11 for...
7.
Oh, 7 for nature, or...
Yeah, for nature.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
11.
It was on 3, right? And it just rolled onto 19. I was like, oh no.
Alright. Oh, awesome. So, you guys are... Ugh, that feeling. You guys proceed. As you guys take about another 5-10 feet steps in, Ryan, Amon and Das both kind of just at the same time kind of get a... You know what? Something's not right with the ground. Something's off. And you take another couple of, another 5 steps, and you're like, nah, you know what? It's almost as if the ground is crumbly.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout up to the because I'm at the back. I say, guys, wait. Just can you feel that below us, beneath your feet?
And Das is like, yeah, something's weird with the ground. And as soon as he says that, everybody make 8 dex saving throw with advantage, because your party has alerted you. And then you get up the +4 because you're next to Homeskittle Biscuit. Is that within
26.
5 feet or
Within 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay, yeah.
26.
23.
17.
Alright, so everyone is able to make it out of the way as the ground just like a sinkhole essentially, and it just kind of, and it's about
Cool.
a 8-foot drop. It looks pretty not man-made. It looks pretty natural, but just very unfortunate ground. However, you do see the roots and stuff kind of hanging out, and you see them reaching out for each other like fingers, and then bringing itself back up, and dirt slowly churning and moving right back around it as if that hole never existed.
Good thing we weren't in there.
Maybe we should pick up pace.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
let's,
pick up the tab.
tread carefully.
Nice catch
the
there, Amon.
hell?
Thanks for the warning.
Indeed.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
This forest is very alive.
You guys continue on, and you guys do make it to the first tree.
Okay. I am going to be on tree ant watch because this sounds like tree ant shit. So, like, definitely going to be keeping my eye on tree movement, stuff like that. We were trained for this.
Give me a sec.
What's it called again? You said then. Tree ant, is it?
Tree ant. Yeah.
Tree.
Oh, like ants.
Ent. Yeah.
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 They're sentient
yeah.
trees. Yeah.
Yeah.
One
The ant.
second. Okay, sorry, I closed DOS's thingy. What were we doing? Okay, yeah, you guys make it to the first tree, and then you guys head out to the second point, and you're on tree ant alert. Okay, you guys continue on halfway between where your first tree and your next tree. That eerie feeling again comes over you guys of walking into a room and everybody just suddenly looking at you. And you start hearing whispers, and they're coming from everywhere, of various different voices, various different volumes of who is that? Who's that? Who is that? Who are they? Where are they? Who are they? Strangers. Who are they? There's just a bunch of different conversations happening.
Is it in any particular language?
No. They're in a bunch of different languages, but it is all, this is what you're able to capture in various languages.
I get a sense we're not welcome here.
I'll just say quietly, we mean you no harm, as I continue walking.
As you speak, this fell on the floor and it still didn't roll straight. It was cocked still. The voices quiet down. And then, mean us no harm, mean us no harm, mean us no harm, they mean us no harm. And it's, as you guys kind of continue on, you continue to hear various kind of conversations kind of happening back and forth. And you, as you get to the second tree, you get this this kind of charge, all of you kind of get it. It's like everything is louder and more clear. Think of like a radio with static kind of still going on in the background, but you can kind of hear the main radio. And the main radio is basically all of your guys' information. Who you are, the race that you are, the age that you are, places you've been, things other that that people have seen you do. And as you guys continue, there's just like all of your business is being put out there. I saw him pick up a hot dog on the floor once and eat it.
Is there a source? Do we feel it's coming from a particular direction, or is it still just all around us? Or
yes, not a source necessarily, but the route, the road that you're taking as you're going from tree to tree is basically the thing that is clearing up the main signal. So the main signal when you're away from the trees is all that static of who are they, or like things that are just being repeated. And then occasionally you'll hear things like, that one is an elf, that one's not an elf, that one's a dark elf, those kinds of things. There's definitely chatter amongst the trees, but as soon as you get closer to those beacon trees, it's like the main radio station, and it is just like a broadcast news station of just 4 individuals walking through the forest, like was known to, spare the life of a child, but, ate a baby.
As one does.
As one obviously does. But yeah, all of your guys' business is kind of being put out there. Anything that you've ever done in front of a tree, that is the first thing that is being told. Anything in a forest, that is the first information that's getting out there. If you've done it in front of a squirrel, bro, that squirrel, you're getting information, but a lot of it is
secondhand.
It's not even
anecdotal.
Secondhand. It's more of
anecdotal
from the perception of whatever it is that saw you do it.
Who knew trees were such gossips?
Oh, they know everything.
Chinese whispers.
Mm-hmm.
Where they paint Daz in a colourful picture.
Oh, absolutely. Das is just like kind of a bit more on the gossip of like places he's been.
He peed on me. He peed on me too. He peed on me too.
He peed on me too. He's peed off of this. Oh, he's thrown up on that. He saved a girl from this and then pushed her down the stairs. And then he's just like, hey, she was a bad person. Amon, you are, there's just so much that it was already shady work, but if anyone verbally said that, you could have easily explained it away. But again, this is from the perception of various different creatures, so it just sounds extra shady.
Don't listen. It's not true. Let's just keep walking.
Agreed.
Yes.
I keep listening as I walk.
They're spilling the fucking tea.
And I talk louder. So, Valerian, to drown out the noise. Let's stay for a walk in the woods, huh?
Yeah, Erevan, your praises are just like essentially pretty girl, stern like her father, is trapped in a tin can. It's just essentially like they feel very sad for you that, how dare they put an elf inside of metal containment like that. Like they feel very sorry for you not being connected to your roots. It's almost to the like border, like they might want to kidnap you. Like they're like, you know what, we need to bring this one back to the motherland. They need to come back here and understand what Mexican food actually tastes like.
I'm definitely on treant duty now.
Jerica, Valerian, everyone is just like, oh, oh, look at that little dead thing. It's so cute. I saw him speak to a bumblebee, and then I've got the information from the bumblebee. He was singing a song. What was the song? I don't know the song. What was the song? Oh, he was singing Mary Had a Little Lamb. That is so sweet. The
I love
gossip
these trees.
is just all of the nonsense of you thought you were alone talking to a little worm, but you weren't. But they keep calling you the oh, I never put that in there. They keep calling you the little dead one.
I've been called worse.
Doesn't sound bad. It's just it sounds very like, "Aw, look at that three-legged cat. Aw, look at that. That's weird."
So weird.
It's so ugly. It's cute.
Do some Wizard of Oz shit. Tin Man, Cowardly Lion, and the Scarecrow walking through the forest.
I hate it here. Hate it here. I hate that. We're done. We're done with the night. Everyone go home. Okay, I guess I will just, give you inspiration. Everyone gets a D6.
Out
Or
of
you
the
use
woods,
it for.
out of the sky.
Alright.
So,
As you guys are kind of trying to drown out
Avoid
the,
lions and tigers and bears.
oh my,
oh my.
and avoid the hot gossip. We're probably at the point where people are talking about all the things that Amon has stolen. But specifically, they're talking a lot about they're not sure which one you are. Like, that's the twins, the two of them, the boys, the one did this, the one did that. So there is a lot of stuff that you are getting information on that you're like, you want to deny it, but you're like, no, that did happen. I did do that. But then other times you're like, I didn't do that, and I wasn't there for that. So you're getting your brother's tea as well. And it's kind of a bit, what's the word, jarring of like, I don't wait, was I drunk? Wait, no?
Where
No,
was
I
that?
don't Yeah. Give me an insight check with advantage.
$21.
As you're tuning in more into these conversations of like, wait a minute, and listening, there's definitely, you're able to pick apart some of this gossip of which is yours, which is your brother's. And there's a lot of stuff. Majority is stuff you've done together. A lot of it is the boys. A lot of it is they. But the occasional, the one did this, the other did that. You're picking up on the other is you and the one is them. Or is your brother. Sorry. And so as you're catching up this information and kind of deciphering which one's yours, which one's your brother's, the one has a child. The one hid it. The one lies. The one still walks.
He still walks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? Shit.
And
And she hides? Oh my god.
Yep. One hides, the one lies.
Lies.
The one still walks. and it seems like they're in the process of trying to find the one.
That's thrown me. I'm just gonna just brush it off and be like, no, no way. There's no way these trees know what they're talking about.
Denial's usually the
No.
first step.
He'd never do that. He'd never do that. No.
But yeah, it seems like, you're able to kind of get it. And again, while this information is going through, you're also picking up on he's awoken. The one is still
Okay.
asleep.
The one is still asleep,
Mm-hmm.
and he's awoken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all hearing this as well. But there are very specific things that do speak to each of you as well. A lot of it with Das is, more about like how he should be singing more songs about the environment. Like, he's a great singer. We love Taylor Swift, but why isn't she singing about recycling? Like, she has such a huge platform. She should be singing about recycling. Ugh. They're kind of guilt tripping him into singing about, anything from don't step on bugs all the way to like, please, for the love of God, please stop dropping shit into the ozone layer and eating it up. Okay, thanks. Erevan, the word Starblood keeps getting dropped a lot. They are kind of getting very buzzed up. And they're talking about you flying.
I mean, it was more like falling, but
No, they're saying you flew. Talk about fire wings, fireballs, glowing lights. The sky being a fire when they fell. And that you walked amongst the dead and slew them. So there's more gossip of your recent exploits. And there's heavy conversation of they were almost there. But the mortals called you back. And Valerian, yeah, there's a lot of. They're confused. They're just so confused. Like, one, that's crazy. A drow just out here, just out here unsupervised. Two, whose baby is this? Where did it come from? Where did it come from? The Underdark. Where the Underdark escaping? Where's its family? Is this a threat? Is a female drow gonna come looking for this? But yeah, so as your story is going on, you're getting a bit of parent lore that your parents were escaping with a young you and a even younger sibling.
Ooh.
That there was a ambush of horror hooks.
Hookars.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I always want to say horrors. And it kind of,
Not the horrors.
yes, the horrors. Thriller, thriller. All right, and they attacked her caravan. Caravan was very slaughtered and separated, and that you were spared. By death.
Ooh.
The favored one is the one they keep saying. Lady Death's favored. The undying one.
Getting some valor.
Yeah, you died in that attack. And that is why your parents left.
Ooh.
And it seems like your parents have survived. Your small sibling also survived. You died in that attack. You don't
So this
remember
is-
that.
I was gonna say, I don't remember any of this, so this is new to me.
Yeah, as
I
far
like-
as you know,
I hear the
you-
trees say that.
Yeah, you got knocked out and you're like, oh shit, everyone else is dead around me. Well, I gotta go pull myself up by the bootstraps.
I hear that and I'm like, wait. I like try to find the tree who's saying it.
Bitch, say it to my face!
Wait, where'd you learn? Wait, I need more information.
Doss is also learning a lot about, this has now become the tabloids. What people think. People are saying this. People are saying that. Is that true? No, it's, and then like 5 minutes later, no, it's not true. And it is something that is, again, it's very loud when you're closer to these trees, and as you get further away, it's kind of hard to really pick through. At any point, do you guys stop and tune in?
I mean,
No,
not stop.
No, just take it in my stride and just keep walking.
Like,
probably-
I'm listening, but
I probably would have stopped when I heard some of that stuff, but I probably would have been like trying to stop and listen, but knowing I needed to keep walking.
What I mean is like at the trees, because again, the loudest it's going to be is going to be at the tower. Do you guys stop and wait at a tower to tune in for a moment, or do you guys just kind of keep walking through?
I'm gonna
mean,
keep walking.
yeah, I'm gonna move forward unless, like I said, someone in the party literally stops or something like that. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue to power through.
I probably would want to hear more, so I'd be like, please, can I listen just a little bit longer?
Okay.
I guess we could take a small break here.
All right. So as you are listening in, give me a second. I gotta sneeze and it won't come out.
Achoo.
Y'all, you don't know how that ruins a sneeze so bad in a neurodivergent person. But I do kind of feel a little bit better. All right. You guys stop. Is anyone... What are the other two doing? I know Valerian is trying to tune in to your broadcast specific. What are y'all doing? Are you guys just still hanging out I know that you're on treant duty.
I let me have a quick look through.
Say again?
Where is it? Uh, I just want to see something really quickly.
Alright.
Uh,
James, tell me I'm pretty.
You're very pretty.
Yay! I know.
I may, for like a minute or so, see if I can give myself wings.
Okay. Sorry. So cute.
I'm I'm gonna write a letter or a message
Uh-huh.
for when I get to the next town to see if I can give it to some type of thieves guild to get it back to my thieves guild
Mm-hmm.
to see if all this chat is true.
Roger. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Valerian, as the words going, around, you're tuning in and you're getting the scoop of, yeah, you died. You died, you woke, and pretty much everything of your life is exactly as you remember for the most part. There's definitely a couple of things like, I didn't remember it like that, but you're like, but I was like 5, so maybe it wasn't actually a dinosaur I saw. Maybe it was just a really big lizard. That kind of stuff of like, yeah, maybe it was that. Or like, oh.
It's really scary then.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Or like, oh, that's who did that shit to me? Like, yeah, you're getting the tea. There's a lot of like clarification of your life. But all of that pre-stuff is not really as you remember it. You are actually a lot older than you remember. You're about 100 years older.
Damn. I think they have me confused for another Valerian. It's a very popular name in the Underdark.
Yeah, and the tea keeps going of, yeah, everything was good, everything was chill. But the reason why you are so young is because that's not your body, Valerian.
Oh?
Your body was too maimed to be returned to. So we just put you in another sibling's body. Or not a sibling, a cousin's body.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool.
Not Cousin Earl.
No. Interesting.
And as that... Oh, sorry. Valanti is your cousin's name. As soon as you hear that, there is just...
What was it?
Valanti.
Valanti.
As soon as you hear that name, it is just... all of it starts to kind of make sense of there's this gap that you've kind of always felt very detached, and you're like, oh shit, a lot of those memories of my parents aren't my memories. Those are Valanti's memories. And you start to realize you are seeing another person, like all these memories, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm seeing the perspective of me from Valanti's body. And then you, boom, you get the same visions again, but memories again, but from your actual perspective. And so it is just a very out of body, and this is kind of just happens in this like a span of like 10 seconds of just your brain. Anyone looking at Valerian is just getting like that brain reboot, like, wait, babies come from, that kind of like, oh shit. Meanwhile, roll me a D100, James.
73.
It takes you a second. It's almost like you have to really try and like, okay, this is this muscle does this muscle does that. Okay, so, but you do feel that pressure in your shoulder blade area, and as you kind of like, okay, I can't move this, but I'm aware of, I've isolated what I think is the muscles, and as you kind of concentrate more and more on it, there's a burning sensation, but and while you're writing, just sitting there, doing your little like, yo, what the fuck is this about my brother being alive? I need a fucking hit on this guy. Basically, if he looks like me, it's not me. Peace, love, and drugs.
Exactly that. Actually, word to a T. That was great.
Peace, love, and drugs.
Peace, love. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're kind of like reading it over and make sure you're like, because you got to put in thieves' cant, obviously. You can't just be willy-nilly sending fucking crazy-ass messages. That's dumb. So you're just making sure your shit's good, double-checking it, crossing your T's and I's, and then just give me a Constitution saving throw. You do not have a +4 right now.
12.
Valerian, as all of this is kind of dawned upon you, as soon as you kind of come back to reality of, oh no, and like you're about to be like, anything you were about to do, fucking giant flash of light. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. You do not get a +4.
Ooh, okay.
Oh shit.
22.
All right. Doss is not okay. Yeah, Doss is like, hey, don't look into the sun. What? Yeah, so just a big flash of a light washes over everybody. Everything. And when you look over after being partially blinded for a moment, for about half a minute, Ryan, for you, Doss is on the ground, like, fuck! What happened? Are we fighting? Are we fighting somebody? Valerian, you're like, shit. You all see from the armor protruding out, not really like through it, just from it, essentially, wings, giant spectral wings that are just gently moving. Think of these, they're like feathers, but they're glowing.
Yeah. Very cool. Very fucking cool. Aaron, you
It
got
is
wings,
silent,
right?
by the way.
Yeah, I tried something. It worked.
And then, yeah, you succeeded miraculously.
This is something to play along with later. I don't want to hurt anyone. And then I'll just kind of try to let it go.
Well, forget that. Can you fly us out of here?
I can.
At least a small one. looking at that.
I want to see if I
Still just
can.
like, fuck.
I'm
What's
gonna
so
see if
cruel?
I can leap the ground.
All right. Give me an athletics check.
Oh, slight check. Cool.
So, so 22.
At first, it's a little weird because you're not really. You kind of. Okay, get your bearing and take one jump, and you're like, okay, all right, I think I got it now, and you are able to get off the ground, and you're not really. Not sure isn't the word. You don't feel stable. It's almost as if you're standing on a ball trying to balance almost. And you guys are seeing the wings kind of just equivalently trying to keep up afloat. Are you trying to keep up afloat or are you trying to fly?
I'm right now. I'm trying to stabilize myself to see if I can, because I'm not gonna go flying, like and then drop to the ground like a
Yeah.
comet.
So yeah, you need to get up a couple of feet off the ground to really be able to get yourself enough lift that you're gonna need. So I would say, God, you weigh so much. Yeah, about like 50 feet or so. 30 feet.
Okay.
I'll say 30 feet-ish. Kind of hover between that of up and down.
Awesome.
And then the trees
All
are
right.
back to gossiping. Yeah, see that? Told you.
I'll see if I can get above the canopy real quick.
Alright, yeah. Just whoosh, whoosh. You are up above and everything, and you're able to, again, see it's a sea of trees.
All right, and I'll try to make my way back down.
Can you bring those out whenever you want?
I don't know yet. This is the first time I've done this.
I wonder what your dad's gonna say.
I'm sure he'll have something to say about it.
I'm sure your mother will have more to say about it.
Yeah,
He probably blames someone else.
probably something crass, about damaging my armor or something like that.
Have you guys seen that TikTok video of the stork? Well, son, I think it's time to tell you where babies come from. He's like, oh, no, mommy already told me where babies come from. He's like, what'd she tell you? And the kid's like, yeah, the stork comes to our house and helps her make a baby. And he's like, she said what? And then it's the next thing is the kid kind of looking through the door of the parents' room, and the kid's just like this, and the parents are arguing like, come on, Monica, a freaking bird? So now you're having sex with birds? She's like, it's not a bird, it's a stork. That's a freaking bird, Monica.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Parents are just having a whole argument about an acocra? Really? An acocra, Nancy?
So yeah, I'll try to get back down to the ground and let it go.
Alright. Make it to the ground. And as you try to kind of concentrate of putting your wings back in, you find it a bit difficult because it's like now that they're out, they've just been surging with energy. It's kind of almost like you poked holes in your back. So it's like you guys are seeing it as it's kind of getting smaller, but they don't fully go in. So they're like littler like wings that are about half their back.
Okay.
But you're able to fold them in.
All right.
And elves get all the cool shit.
As you're all witnessing that as well, again, the trees have begun to like they're all just a buzz of like, I saw them do this once. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I'm confirming that now, basically. Like, all of them are gossiping and then fact-checking and cross-referencing. And like, I saw that 1,000 years ago. It's the same one. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Confirmation, definitely the same guy. They're talking about all the times they've seen this same shit, and they are confirming, yep, that was you. Yeah, back in 1982? Yep. Back in 1614? Yep. Back in 1000 AD? Yep. BC? Definitely, yeah. That was the first time we've all saw that. All the way down to the moment, basically, that you fell out of the sky.
All right. Well, this has been an enlightening break.
Lightning at the least.
Valyrian, you good, buddy?
I've learned a lot of stuff. My head's kind of swimming right now.
Are we ready to continue? Or was there more that you
Yeah.
wanted to learn here?
I think I've learned all I can for now. Sorry, the baby's screaming.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it either.
Okay.
My soul heard it. Yeah, if you need to go, you can.
She's just mad about going to bed.
At a more than decent time. How dare you?
Yeah.
The audacity. Ugh, parents don't understand shit. But so you guys continue on.
Do they give off a glow?
Your wings?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, are they giving off light as well?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, they are definitely giving off light.
Okay.
You're able to kind of control as you kind of mess with
The intensity.
the intensity. And
Okay.
it's, about a 30-foot bright light and to 60 feet dim light at the most.
Right.
But that's definitely like you having to like feel like you're flexing like this, so you can only maintain that. But in a casual setting, it's 10 feet bright light, 20 feet dim light.
Dim light. Okay.
Is
I lean over to
that on
Amon,
your
and I'm
character sheet
like,
yet?
is it weird that I kind of want to pet the wings?
I'll give you 2 gold coins to do it.
Amon just said no balls.
I'm gonna do it. I want to pet
Do
him.
it. Do it. Go. I'll back you up.
Essentially,
I wanna pet
Valyrian reaches over Doss, and Doss sees you reaching, and it was just like, that's all the confirmation I needed to do the thing I've been, and then sees you doing it, and immediately does it too. So you just start to feel 2 hands gently petting your wings.
Sorry, I should have asked, but they were really pretty.
It's okay. I'm still getting used to them too.
Pay up.
Yeah, it is a different sensation. It is getting touched on a limb. It's just not one you're used to.
Yeah.
Not a human. Elf.
Could be worse. Could be dead.
Oh boy.
Oh, give me 1 second. This isn't
Wow,
good.
now I have 2 gold. That's all I got. That's all I got to my name.
Happens on you.
Oh my gosh. 1 sec. 1 minute. Oh, that's right. It's not on your sheet. Okay, I have to go through the back door to do it, and they won't let me do it. Because, we've lovely changed 5e again. Yeah. So, fun. We continue on. As you guys are going through, kind of just accepting the new normal. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Amon. You do not get a +4 on this.
Two.
Yeah, your skin is definitely starting to burn more. The more you walk,
Maybe that's hot up in you.
the more... It's not a hot burn, it is like sunburn, skin, chemical burn feeling.
I'm gonna take my hat off. Oof. This is this walk's killing me. Is walk killing anybody else? No, just me.
I'm fine personally, but if we need to take a break, just let us know.
No, I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay.
Give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Seven.
Yeah, you guys are continuing on. You look down at your hands and you start to see these little ulcers, essentially looking things, that are starting to eat away at where you're feeling the pain. And you can, as you kind of pull up your sleeve and whatnot, you're seeing these like blisters all over. The rest of you guys don't see anything.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna have to stop for a second.
What's wrong?
Something's happening to my body. You
Take a look
you
at
can't
him.
see, you can't see this. So I take my coat off.
And we can't see anything.
Mm-mm.
It's
Yeah, just a
It's
bunch of
nothing
scab
we can
marks
see.
and tattoos.
1 second. Hold.
As he starts to search the rest of his body just to confirm.
I'll just put my hand on him and
Give me a medicine check.
lay on hands. Okay. 16.
Yeah, he feels normal. Oh, he does feel very warm, but like he should be having a fever and there should be other signs of a fever. However, he's not showing any signs of a fever. He doesn't look ill. He doesn't look sick. There is the concern on his face, yeah. And he's definitely perceiving something, but there's no physical affliction other than he is very hot.
Okay. Just because I'm gonna pump 5 points of lay on hands to cure disease, neutralize the poison.
Yeah, the feedback you're getting back is the same of like there's nothing wrong with him, but something is very different about him. From the last time you laid on hands, this energy is strange.
There's something going on with you, but I can't tell you what it is.
I'm getting a little bit more restless, I suppose. Valerian, can you see anything? Can you do anything for me?
I don't see anything, and it's just about the same. Like I don't see anything wrong, but I like feel the temperature, and I mean you're a little warm, but I'm not sure what to do here.
He's more than a little warm.
You're very hot.
Okay, just make sure you keep your distance. I don't want to infect anybody or, condemn anybody.
Well, whatever is going on with you, it's not poison or disease.
Is he like perhaps seeing an illusion or something? Since we're not
Perhaps
seeing anything.
Zappian is still messing with your mind.
Yeah, perhaps.
Guy's a dick!
fucking hate that guy.
Doss said loudly.
If it gets worse, please let us know.
I will. Let's just. I'll fight through it. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Yep, as you guys continue on, there's a sense of nearness. There's no way to really prove anything, but there is a sense of excitement around you guys from within the forest. There is music almost being sung. Like, each tree is singing their own song. Like, just think of a bunch of moms or dads just, like, humming or, you know, this other guy's like, la 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 la. There's a lot of singing trees as you guys are getting closer.
One tree. It's the final countdown.
No, Jerry, we're only singing Mozart! It's not a phase, Mom! Saplings. Yeah, you guys start to the gossip has died down. There's no words really at this point, but they are singing in a druid. They're talking druid.
Druidic. Yeah, druidic. That's not bad.
I don't like that. Druidic. They're singing.
Druidic?
Yep.
They drew a dick.
Yeah, they're wood.
Can't say drew a dick and then wood straight after it. What's wrong with you?
I know what I did.
How immature. Definitely
Hashtag
saplings.
pro streamer. Timothy Ann, you need to leave. Yeah. So it's not very familiar. You guys really don't know what the fuck they're singing about. Amon. It burns pretty bad. It feels like your skin is being eaten away. You can continue through it, but it is definitely going to be a heavy burden on your body. You're aware of that.
It's the alternative.
I mean, you can give in. Just accept it.
I don't accept it. Accept the pain. Tell my party, just wait. Just go. And now to stop. And just kind of like,
Yeah, as the...
We're not
God.
we're not leaving you here.
As you see him start to really writhe in pain a bit, but kind of trying to... You know, you ever seen fucking what's-his-face? God, his name is Coyote too, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Where he's just like, I'm just gonna let this really poisonous, fucked up, painful thing bite me. Ah! Ooh, yeah, this is... Whoo! And he's just trying to, like, go through it.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, you're being a real trooper there, Amon. But good golly. It is painful, but as you do so and kind of accept it, you guys start to see these very deep, glowing green veins, kind of where his veins normally are, but they're just starting to glow and pulsate with that light just over his body. And nothing really seems to change other than that, but his eyes do change. They're more of a golden color. Oh, and you have hair now. And a beard.
big beard. Fuck am I?
Kinda hot.
Dad. am I aware? I can see
Oh yeah,
hair and yeah.
Is he still kind of writhing?
No, the writhing stopped. It's the glowing has ceased under the skin, going back down. Everything else, again, he's totally fine, other than his eyes changed color, and he's got hair in his beard. It's a pretty long beard. You guys saw this grow out in real time.
This seems like a curse of some sort.
I kind of feel like ooh, ooh,
I lean over to Erebon and I'm like, is it weird that I kind of want to pet it?
ooh.
Well, you didn't ask me, so you might as well get
Get jiggy.
get your licks
Can
in.
I touch it? I want to touch his hair.
Doss already went over there. Is already like, it's not bad, you know. He's already like holding up different like we just need to give him a little haircut here and maybe some feathering. It's just gonna look
Just
real
like
nice.
holding it up and I'm like, how do you feel?
When you say hair now, is it like long hair or is it like that? Or
It's
long?
long,
Okay.
thick and long,
And it's just on my head.
and your beard. You got a long beard.
What the fuck? I'll ask the party. What the hell do I look like?
Um,
Like
looks like you've been in prison for a long time.
Doss
Aladdin.
takes weapon that his not his weapon, his instrument, his magical instrument, and flips it over, and it turns into like a symbol thingy, a symbol, and it's clear, so you can kind of see your reflection in it. And he's just like, check it out.
Holy shit! Look at my eyes. How do I get rid of this?
I truly don't know. We'll have to
Oh,
find
you
someone
also have
more
claws.
specialized to figure this
Sorry.
out.
Your
I have claws as
yeah,
well,
they're claws.
but I'm still aware of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, these are new too.
Think you might be aging. I don't know.
Humans are very weird.
This is not human. This is not a human.
This isn't
Uh,
normal for humans?
this is far from normal from humans.
Well,
We don't turn into
depends
beasts.
where you're from, because I've seen some people that look amazing, and then you go back a month later and boom! It's like they aged 50 years. It's crazy. Drugs will do it to you, too.
Maybe it's this forest. Maybe time is passing
This is
faster
not
here.
a. I am not aging. This is not what humans do. This is so far from a human life cycle.
I mean, have you ever been around other humans?
Yes.
Alright. Have a straight face.
Of you?
Oh, yeah, I've been around all the races. It's crazy.
And you ever
Yeah,
seen anything like this in any other race?
Well, I mean, not outside magical things, or, you know, like Erebon said, curses.
This seems like a curse.
You know, I kind of know a song about this that reminds me
Of course you do.
of exactly what this is about. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun!
Oh God,
How
no.
did that one go again? What key was it?
Are you okay to walk?
Yeah, I guess I got normal. My legs are still normal, right? I'm
Yeah.
still normal. I've got claws on my feet.
Yep, nope, your feet are good. Normal feeling, but
Yeah, I can still walk.
Well, perhaps the faster we get out of here, the better it is, and the sooner we can find someone who can help you.
Yeah, great. That sounds like a plan. Also, with my glowing eyes, am I seeing anything different? Okay. Then no. Okay.
You're able to definitely see that energy off of those beacon trees.
Okay.
And you are occasionally seeing, because you have such a high passive already, and you're used to seeing thieves' cant, I'll say you also see. You're becoming more aware of that's not a natural forming symbol. That's actually someone made that. There are definite symbols, but you're not really able to decipher what they are. But you're give me a survival check.
Well,
You're seeing repetitive symbols, but you can't really make much sense of it as far as if it what's giving what direction, but it does seem like there is some sort of meaning behind it. You're just not able to tell.
are we anywhere closer out of this forest? You say? Are we coming to like the edge of it?
I,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like we are.
Roll
I
me
can tell you
initiative.
from looking at it from above.
Cool.
Are you ready for this? Oh, I forgot DOS. All right, DOS. I was right. Ryan, what'd you get?
Oh, what was I supposed to roll?
Initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry. 28.
All right, James
10.
and Jerica.
9.
Excellent. All right. Take a quick 5-minute potty break, and then we will
Figure out what this is all about.
you know, I'm glad you guys decided you wanted to roll and participate in this game today. You know, really hitting the ones you needed to hit, and some, you get. beep, beep, beep. We're gonna be back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, and we are back. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Hope you guys got your little snacky snacks, took a little potty break, put your kids to bed. I'm not judging you. Not judging you. And walked your dog, whatever. You fed your iguana. If you haven't texted your mom, do that. Unless she sucks, then don't. I know. Again, not judging. So, we have the top of the round is Amon. You guys are la la la, feeling kind of, okay, we're getting there. Trees are singing, and then suddenly all the little bushes and shrubs around you just kind of are alive. And what you guys see are some alive shrubs. Not alive shrubs. Tree blights. Twig blights. So you guys
Twig blights.
slaying that.
Say twig bite. Say twig bites.
Twig blights.
Oh, blights. Sorry. Okay, cool.
Here, I'm gonna send you guys on the chat.
Oh, I see. I see.
All right, so there are 6 of them that are just appeared. Two of them are just kind of like, and they begin to move in towards you guys. I'm on top of the round.
I'm just normal Amon, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But just look like a beast.
Mm-mm.
Not
I mean,
anymore.
your claws are still kind of there. Your eyes are still
Gotcha.
golden, but
Cool. In that sense. Let's are they quite close? They in distance?
yeah, they're about 10 feet away.
Alright, I'm just gonna fire I'm gonna stay still and fire an arrow. See if I hit them with a short bow. I'm just gonna attack them.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
11.
Okay. That hits.
Ten.
The thing just and burst into a bunch of twigs on the ground. Do you have a bonus action?
One sec. I'm going to steady aim.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Just stay put.
They begin to move forward and close in on you guys. Only 2 of them, however, come over. And the other 2 are still kind of flabbergasted.
Good word, that is.
Odds or evens, James?
Odds.
Alright, here we go. So, yeah, one of them runs up to James and then kind of stops. Like it's about to go up and hit you, but then it kind of there's some hesitation, and it seems to turn its head and starts making some clicking noises and screeching sounds to the other one, and the other one also begins to kind of communicate back, and it seems to be there's a bunch of communication between the 4 of them that are, or the 5 of them that are still up. Valerian. Oh, sorry. Also, the ground around them, essentially, as they have basically closed in the distance between you guys, everybody. So there is a one near each of you, and the ground underneath them begins to get filled with like vines, but very not thorny, but woody, like woody vines, as they kind of begin to try to grip around your feet. Everybody give me a strength saving throw. And you have the +4 with being by Home Dog, Skittle Biscuit.
20.
Dirty 20.
13.
Alright, everyone except Valerian. Oh, sorry, hold on. Forgot. DOS. Yeah. DOS and Valerian are restrained at the moment from the feet. The vines have definitely got you pretty good grip on y'all. And that is their turn. Valerian, you're up. Erevan, you're on deck.
How big are these things? Are they like little cute things, or are they really big and scary?
They're like Groot, little like teenager Groot sized.
Ooh. Are they like acting aggressive, the one near me, or is he just doing tree things?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh. Natural 20 for 26.
Hey, first one of the night. Good
Yay!
job.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Sorry.
It's been a while.
You can tell that there's some sort of... It's like coworkers disagreeing. Like, like this. And like, no, but this. Like, okay, but that. No, but what about this thing? Oh, well, yes, technically because of that. Should we call somebody? No, we are not calling somebody. We're not calling the supervisor. We can handle this. There's definitely some sort of... It's almost as if you guys don't exist. Like, you were getting the vibe of, like, what are we supposed to do? They're threatened by you, but also not threatened by you. They're like, are we supposed to be scared of the little girl with the knife? Should we be concerned about the little girl with the knife, or is she a threat? It's not in the handbook? I feel like this should be in the handbook.
In that case, I don't think I'll attack him just yet, but I'll be like trying to get my feet out of the vines, and I'll just be like, you need to go. You guys need to leave. Just like trying to get it to go away.
Go ahead and give me another strength saving throw.
Oh boy. Plus the 4. 13, 17.
You are still restrained.
Gosh darn it.
It is now gone up to your knees.
Oh boy.
Any bonus actions?
Bonus action, continue reprimanding the little Groot guys. Like, just go away. Leave us alone.
Alright, Erevan, you're up.
I look at this one that is stopped in front of me, and I just go, run. Casting command.
Okay. Go ahead and... Do I
It
roll
needs to make
or...
a wisdom.
Yeah.
15 is the DC.
one. Yep, it is. It does. It looks at you, and its just jaw opens a bit, like, and it takes not 2 steps, but well, for it's like 2 steps. It takes a 10 feet step back. So
Okay.
as the one moves back, the others kind of also confusedly scoots back, but the one that's in front of Valerian is just like looking between Valerian and you and the other ones are like any bonus actions?
No.
Okay. Das is going to try and get unrestrained as well. And he does not. He, basically at this point it is gone. It was already kind of up to his knees initially. It is now up to his waist. I'm sure there's a song for this. And he's gonna give out some bardic inspiration in a second. In the meantime, Amon.
Did the one that Arabon commanded to run, did he run?
It retreated 10 feet.
Okay. How many left?
They're all there. There's 5,
So
sorry.
5 except for
5.
1.
Yeah. So 4 of them have stepped back except for 1 that is still right by Valerian and Das. And
I'm going to
he's going to give you bardic inspiration. So you'll
what?
have you can add 1d8 to ability check, attack roll, or saving throw for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to fire another bow at the one close to Valerian and Das. So let's just hit this. You said I can add, and I can roll a d8, you said?
Mm-hmm. To the attack roll. Hold on.
Attack roll abilities, scores,
Score,
or
yeah.
saving
Or
throws.
saving throws.
I rolled a 15. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, as a DM, I would save that.
Okay.
'Cause 15
Yeah.
is more than enough. Yeah.
cool.
You had that confidence in the first one, and now you have even more confidence in the second one. So your damage is 7.
Yeah.
You also had steady aim too, didn't you?
I did. So do that so I can take an advantage on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then no, I'll keep what I got, 7.
Okay. No, you rolled for short bow damage.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for attack. I thought it was for attack, not damage.
I did. I did. I rolled.
With steady aim. Do you roll with advantage for your attack? Just that's what I'm saying. Is it that, or is it for damage?
Attack.
Okay.
And I did my, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. So 7. Did you roll? You have sneak attack too because they are currently engaged.
Mhm.
In that case, then let's hit this as well. 14 and 7 is 21.
That thing explodes. All of the thing, just like popsicles, basically, is what they turn into. As he just another one, and all of them immediately start to shriek. They're just head tilt up as they and they retreat. and you guys can hear them as they retreat off. But at this point, about 10 trees begin to move. Everyone make me a dex saving throw.
$25.
19.
8.
Oh, you be fucked.
Unless I could add 4 to that, right?
I was gonna add,
Yeah.
is that the plus
Okay,
4?
8, 9, 10.
It's
Okay,
not
so
gonna
12.
help. Yeah,
Valerian's having a day.
The nearest trees are just like just moving the
Oh wait,
ground.
I'm in vines anyway, so I can't move.
You're not. You're free.
To be dexterous. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Those things exploded off of you.
Okay.
As the trees basically turn around and there are various faces, and they look pretty fucking pissed off at you guys. The closest one is about 10 feet. The rest of them are between 10 and 15 feet.
Are we still on initiative?
Yeah. They begin to start to speak in this Druidic language to each other. And there seems to be a bit of an argument. But the ground begins to... There are vines, or roots that are basically coming through. And they're encircling around you guys, so you can't see what is going on around you. You guys have been encased into a dome-like structure. And it is dark. It's dark other than the wings. If the wings weren't in here, it would have been dark.
Got you.
Valerian, you're up, and then Erevan, you are on deck.
I'm gonna shout like, they started it! And then I guess I will cast Spiritual Weapon. And, well, that's a bonus action. So for my bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And can I attack on the same turn? When I summon it?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then I will attack the vines encasing us with it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. 17 plus 6, so that's like 21.
That hits.
Ooh, boy.
Go ahead and do some damage. Damage. And it's radiant, right?
Where does it say?
It might be
Force
force.
damage. Yeah, force.
Okay.
1d8 plus spellcaster mod. 5, 6, 8 damage.
Ba-ba!
And for flavor, my spiritual weapon looks like a scythe, and it just tries to cut through the vines.
Alright, yeah, you
You're gonna-
get some... You got one.
A good one.
And as soon as you kind of cut through it, you see
Where's
it
that?
immediately...
It
Alright.
grew right
Wait,
back.
Yep.
Yeah, I
It
don't-
basically
I don't
reached out and healed itself. Alright. Erevan, you're up. Doss, you're on deck. Okay.
I am going to, as my bonus action, use my channel divinity. Hold on a second. Trying to find it. So there it is. Peacekeeper,
Okay.
and give myself +5 bonus to charisma checks for the next 10 minutes. And I'm going to yell, "Quit this madness now."
Okay. Okay. Is that a bonus action or action?
My action was
Channel divinity.
bonus action.
Oh, okay. What's your action?
I really don't have an action. I'm going to withhold my action.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody tries to attack anyone within this circle, I am going to attack them.
Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, that's not the right character sheet. Das is up. Okay. Poop. He is going to try and Eldritch Blast his way out of here. And, not be successful. He's not that bad. It was 5. So again, you see this kind of hole, and it, kind of breaks a few of these plants, but they begin to reach back and heal themselves again. Okay, this doesn't look good, guys. Maybe we should try and tickle it. I'm just gonna go up and use this action to try and tickle it, but has no effect.
Dang it, I thought that would work.
Amon, you are up.
Yeah, I don't think I've got. I'm probably just going to try and, claw my way through. Maybe like an unarmed strike, I suppose. Just trying to, break it apart and things.
Yeah.
Snap some stuff.
And so you go up and begin to try and through it. It starts.
Yeah.
You're not really getting. You're seeing it kind of not doing much. You're thinking, if I can go fast enough, maybe, I can get it before it heals. But then suddenly everything starts to unravel again, and as you are very quickly realizing, those Ents have closed the distance around you, and you guys are in a 20-foot circle of no gaps. They have all encased you around you, and they're looking all directly at you. One of them that looks like a short and stout willow tree, but what she lacked in height, it seemed that she exuded command as the rest of the trees move, and she steps through the circle. And as she gets closer, each step is kind of rumbling the ground around you guys, but you're able to kind of keep your balance. And as she gets closer, she appears to be getting smaller and smaller until she appears into a elven-like woman. She has dark hair, very pale skin, rosy cheeks, and very bright green eyes. She's not wearing any clothes, but she's got a bunch of tattoos everywhere. And instead of clothing, she's got a bunch of leaves and stuff. So her modesty is preserved, but barely. It's really out of your benefit than hers. What brings your kind here?
We are searching for our friend.
Your friend is not here. Go back home.
In order for us to reach our friend, we have to pass through here. We are bound for the Tree of Life.
What you seek is beyond here. You must not kill. This is our home. You will take these sticks and you will bring them to the tree and restore them back to life. As she looks at Amon, absolutely disgusted, but there is a hint of I'm not even surprised.
I'll take him.
Then you will go. We will take you. Give me an investigation check, any of you guys who are picking up sticks.
s2e12.
I got a nat 1 for a 2.
Excellent.
I'm doing my part.
Doing my part. I like a strawberry. I like a strawberry.
Got a 10.
Alright. Alright, so you guys were collectively able to get all the pieces confidently.
And I'm like, sorry guys, sorry for doing this. Okay, I shouldn't have done it.
They started
chore.
it.
Valerian's got 3 sticks. Yeah, and you guys.
And none of them are part of the big lights.
I was just gonna say, and one of the tree ants kind of looks down and. What are we. Those are our sticks, put them back.
Oh, okay. Just drop them.
You see that ant go down, and he looks like a very old human man. And he starts to, and he has a cane. And he goes over, and he looks like he's about to bend over to try and pick it up, but he puts his hand out, and the stick just, like Harry Potter, up! And goes to the others and picks them up, and then meticulously puts them back where they were at initially.
Forgive me.
And from there, they begin to escort you, essentially, as all of these trees begin to take form of various different humanoid forms of various races, and they all look different. Some of them have nests in their hair, some have twigs in their hair, grass, all of that stuff. But basically they're on either side of all of you guys. They don't have any weapons on them either. But then occasionally some animals are joining, some foxes, some rabbits, some birds, some deer, a few bears, wolves, as you guys begin to get closer and closer, and this energy is just waving, and eventually you guys see a doorway, but made out of, it's like a giant wreath essentially in the middle of a clearing. And they point. There is your path.
Thank you for escorting us.
Bring them to the tree.
Which will be done.
And that is where we will end it for tonight. Alright,
Boom,
thank
boom,
you
boom.
guys so much for joining us tonight. We will be back at the same place, roughly the same time. Unless, life. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you again. Bye-bye!
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Potato.
Habitat.